Good morning, YouTube. Happy Thursday, March 2nd. Good morning, YouTube, live viewers, replay viewers. Welcome into Dutyron's morning coffee chat. Coffee. Cup of Joe. Hello, Nabul. Good to see you. Nabul, how are you? How you, Vegas Ghost Girls, Paranormal, in the building. Great to see you. Thanks for joining. So yeah, I figured to go live. I got double-digit sleep last night. So guys, those of you who know me, I work a couple of nights a week. Hello, Water Ski Mom. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. My my mind was thinking about you the other day. I was like, where has she been? I hope she's okay. So I saw you around on other channels, and I knew that you were okay. So good to see you, Water Ski Mom. Good morning. Vegas Ghost Girls. She's got her coffee. We're having it together. Me and you. Coffee together. This was a coffee mug that one of my friends here on YouTube sent me. Elizabeth. She sent me 1 cup for me, 1 cup for my wife, and a cookbook along with 2 prayer books as well. So Elizabeth from the state of Texas, Platinum Mimi, thank you for the coffee mug. I use them all the time. Hello, Fran. Good to see you. Just saw you on Nabul's broadcast. Hope the audio is good on this one and the video is going well. So let me just pull up the chat real quick. Let me pull up the chat so I can get you guys on my live. There we go. All right. Excellent. 13 people. Erin, good morning. Hello, Bergstrong. Good to see you. Thank you. I'm going to scroll back because I know I missed a few. Hi, Kelly. How are you, Kelly? Kelly's here. Good morning. I hope you're feeling good. Everybody, I got everybody. Good. So welcome in, Mrs. Ventacourt. How are you? Minnesota, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you muted the video. That was pretty funny that you did that. At least you realized it. Like you were able to recover from that. So let me create a post so everybody knows I'm live. Morning coffee. That's how us Long Islanders say it, coffee. I'm going to post it on Twitter. And one more thing, guys. There we go. I'm almost done. I promise. I'm almost done. All right, there we go. All done. Hi, girls. Hi, boys. Goldie, how are you? You know what? I didn't realize until last night that you changed your screen name. So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in, Goldie Hawn. I love that screen name. Good morning, Colorado Crime Con. Good to see you. Kelly, I hope everything's doing good with the fibro and all that stuff. Hello, Tiffany. Good to see you. Got the notification while you were live. I usually get them after your notification. Good to see you, Tiff. Hope all's well over in the Windy City. Having my cup of coffee from Platinum Mimi. Jesus is the gift. I don't know if you guys could see that, but this is a really great coffee mug sent to me by one of my great friends on YouTube. No Dunkin' Donuts today. When I'm home, I make Dunkin' Donuts in the K-Cup. Guys, look at the sign that Matt Sully and his daughter created for me. I've incorporated this as part of my show right here. I'm hungry, but I can't swallow. Oh, Bergstrong. I'm sorry about that. Hope you're feeling better. There he is, right there, Matt Sully. Courtesy of Matt and his daughter. You, police? You? Police? So this is a great sign. I'm going to have this every given moment that I could put. Anytime I can go live with that sign, I'm going to try to keep that into my show. So I'm working that into part of my show. A prop sent to me by Matt Sully and his daughter. So thank you. Hello, John, up in Albany. Good to see you, Albany, New York, checking in. Guys, if you're new into the broadcast, let me know where your city and state, where you're watching from, so I could give you a quick shout out and say good morning. Right? I usually like to do this too. I like to put my chair there over the Dutyron sign because it gives you a black background and it kind of enhances the sign. So I like to put my chair there and I could lean my arm on it. So this is also something because without it, it kind of gets lost with the silver background. So I put the black chair there in the background. I heard you tell the U Police story. Very funny. For those of you who are just joining, hello, Desert Flower. Good to see you. Plattsburgh. Yeah, that's a little bit further up. Good to see you, John. You knew that I knew that you were upstate. I just was a little bit too short. Dutyron, I think you should play the video again. Nabul and his family are adorable. They are. Isn't that something? Those two are adorable. I will. I'll play that video again. Good morning, Kerry. Good to see you. Excellent. Great to have you in the broadcast. Kerry McDonald / Renee. Renee is in the building. Good to see you. Water Ski Mom, thank you so much for the posting of the links. So Morning Coffee, I usually don't go live this early. Plattsburgh is a hell of a trip. It's long up, way up. There's a college up there in Plattsburgh, and it's a big party school. So wishing you all my best. Lots of prayers for your surgery tomorrow, John. Prayers from Jesus to you. So good morning from Mexico City. My police friend, Mr. Bombus, Mr. C4. He's messing with C4. There he is. Very good. Good to see you, Mr. Bomb Squad. Mr. Bomb Squad Detective is in the house. Jigsaw Puzzler, good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Cheryl Harris, always good to see you. Yeah, good luck on the surgery, John. Good luck on the surgery. And Cindy, you got to tell me, Cindy, when you change your screen name, you got to tell me so I know. I looked on Patreon and I saw your message in Patreon. It was old. I got to start looking at my Patreon page more than like every other day. I look at it probably every other day, but I got to start looking at that once or twice a day. So I got to check that out more often. But Cindy, now at least I know it's you, and thank you for your continued support through Patreon, Water Ski Mom as well, Meg Lowe, and all the great ones that are in here that support Dutyron and this channel behind the scenes. I really appreciate you guys tremendously. There is no words that I can just put forward to say thank you to each and every one of you that are that go the next step and become Patreon supporters. You guys have you have direct access to me a couple of times during the course of the month if you need to, through text messaging or video or email. I do a lot of extra stuff that I don't post out on social media through my Patreon page. So if you want to look into my Patreon, it's right there. Thank you, Water Ski Mom, for putting that in the link. I greatly appreciate that. There's a lot of really great people that are out there that are like kind of want to just remain quiet and not really put a lot of chat in the chat during the lives. So but they do like to communicate on the side. So it's good to have a friend for sidebar communications. And I do a lot of it with a lot of you guys. So good morning, Caitlin. Good to see you, Caitlin. Thanks for joining. So yesterday, I worked Tuesday night into Wednesday, into yesterday. And I got no sleep for over 30 hours. My windows, I have double pane windows around my house. My double pane windows, there you go, Sydney. Cindy, I'm just so glad that I personally caught on to that, because for like, I don't know, maybe a good week, I had no clue. But I have double pane windows, and the seal in between the windows failed this winter. And during the winter, I didn't want to have them fixed because obviously it's cold outside. So I didn't want to have the window taken off and have cold air coming into my house. So I waited till now, until the spring. So May 1st, the contractor came and took the window out, went back to the factory, redid the window there, created a brand new window and came back. But I had a second window that was failing to stay up. Like the springs on the side, like, when you push them up, it was like a lot of resistance and it would come back down. So my wife was upset with that. All winter long that wasn't working. I got that fixed, but the guys were super slow. They were, if you know what I mean. There you go, Cindy. My pleasure. I'm glad that we're friends. Definitely glad we're friends. But my guys were working like snails, slow like snails. And you know, I'm not a rude person, so I wasn't like, hey, come on, guys, I got no sleep. I just wanted them to do the job and do it right. So they took a long time, and I literally got broken sleep yesterday during the day, 2 or 3 hours. So, hello, Life of MC, good to see you. So I got 2 or 3 hours sleep yesterday, which kind of stunk. It really took a toll on me. So around 10 o'clock last night, I spoke to Joey 67 on the phone, and you know, I just checked in with him because his mother-in-law is not feeling well. She's in the hospital, and I wanted to see how his mother-in-law was doing. So thank you, Aaron. Thank you for that. So I called Joey, my good friend, you know, because that's what friends do. I called up Joey just to see how he was doing, you know, how his mother-in-law was doing, and then I went to sleep. And I woke up, I don't know, what is it now, 9:30? I woke up, or 9:50 a.m. on the East Coast. I woke up probably around 8:45. So, exactly, Kelly, exactly. How's the mic sounding? How is the ASMR mic sounding? I have a secret channel that I do ASMR on. How is the ASMR mic? How is this thing sounding, guys? Is it sounding good? Seriously. Morning ASMR, guys. This is for my all my ASMR fans. Paper Angel ASMR. We got a little ASMR going. There you go, people. There's my horrible rendition of ASMR. T. Marie, you should do ASMR for real. Send me an email. Tell me why you think I should do ASMR. I think a guy doing ASMR doesn't have the same effect on a general audience. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I haven't seen any men do it. I'm sure there are men out there that do it, but all my friends, well, I have Paper Angel ASMR, who I subscribe to. Sonia is a great girl. I subscribe to her, and that's how I found out about ASMR, through Paper Angel ASMR. And she does it, and legit, more than a few nights, I've fallen asleep to her replays. And I put the headphones on, and I listen to her, you know, do her thing. As long as it's not like a crinkling of the bag or rubber gloves or, you know, things like that. I can't listen to that because I have a lot of guys don't know, right? Only at 4 a.m. There you go. A lot of you don't know. One of my ailments that I suffer from. No, not true. Dutyron, do it. People would love it. Okay, T. Marie, send me an email. Dutyron@AOL. Tell me why you think I should do it. Seriously. And how do I do it? I got to really look into it. I got to do it right if I do it. I passed the audition. My 9/11 ailments, which aren't anything serious. I have a little bit of acid reflux that I take medication for from time to time. I have. Let me give Kelly that. Hold on a second, Kelly. So this way she doesn't have to keep. I suffer from a little acid reflux. I have I've gotten pneumonia several times, upper respiratory problems. I use it and like a flush for my sinuses. So I've gotten some breathing problems and stuff like that. I'll have to get some tips from This is Chaz. But so the biggest problem, nagging thing that I acquired from my 9/11 World Trade Center response is I got tinnitus, ringing in my ears, constant. The ringing in my ears is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The only time I get a break from the ringing in both my ears is through when I fall asleep. So the Paper Angel ASMR, like any kind of ASMR stuff, when I can't sleep at night, it gets so loud. The ringing right now is just kind of like in the background, but at night and when it's quiet is when it makes it the worst, obviously. So at night, I have like a water sound machine, or I have an app on my phone where I can listen to like a stream running, or waves coming in, or birds chirping, or things of that nature. The acid reflux doesn't bother me because it's very minimal. But for my 9/11 World Trade Center response, the ringing in my ears from all the heavy equipment and the noises down there, it is just a nagging thing. It gets louder at times. So what I'm saying is sometimes at night, I try to go to sleep with some type of noise in the background to get the ringing to go away. Hello, Melly Mel, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thunderstorms. There's so much. Tinnitus is it's mental torture. Water ski mom. I got to tell you, if you have to have a strong mind to be able to survive continuous tinnitus, it's enough to make drive somebody crazy. But I've been living with this since 9/11. So since September 11th. Kelly, that's not the Melly that you're thinking it is. That is Melly Mel from YouTube. That's not the Melly from Periscope. I just want to tell you, because I could tell by your response. I don't want you to think that you're speaking to Melly, because that's a different one. So you're welcome, Kelly. See, I'm on the same path. I'm on the same path with you. I was about to say that, Water Ski Mom. Tinnitus is horrible. Hi, friend. That's good management, Dutyron. Yes, because I want to tell you, this is what I was going to segue to. I've been to every kind of ear specialist, every kind of doctor that can try to get this. I've taken a holistic approach to it. I've taken all kinds of vitamins and all kinds of pills. But it's something that this is the first time I'm telling you guys about this, but it is part of the suffering that some of the 9/11 first responders go through. But a lot of my friends have, because of whatever reasons, have contracted, reoccurring nagging illnesses and injuries, like bronchitis, lung cancer, the various different cancers that 9/11 first responders are subject to: throat cancer, thyroid cancer, brain cancer. I could go on. I don't want to depress you guys, so I'm not going to go into that. But I feel fortunate that this is all I have to deal with. In other words, I look at other people, other 9/11 firemen, EMTs, police officers, military, the crane operators, the heavy equipment operators. There were so many people there that contracted and have horrible diseases that I feel insignificant when I talk about tinnitus. Ringing in my ears is something I could deal with. But in the beginning, when it happened in the beginning, thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Thank you. When this first happened, hello, Spider1022. Good morning. Good to see you. When this first happened, I freaked out. Like, legit. I was panic. It was like panic mode. Like, all of a sudden, I have this ringing that I thought was a temporary thing, and it didn't go away. Thank you, Water Ski Mom. So, gotta fix my net. Buffing. There you go. You gotta fix the internet. It's definitely not buffering on my end. I have a monitor for my Wi-Fi and my upload, and I'm up over 100 megabits per second on my upload. So this stream is solid. I know that for a fact. Darlene Morris says, Dutyron, I wish a sweet sentence that you put there. So thank you for that, Darlene. That was really, really special. My email is dutyron@aol.com. If somebody could put that in the chat, one of my mods, if you guys could put my email link in the chat, but you could go to dutyron.com. It's a very simple step. go into your browser and just type Dutyron.com, all one word, and then hit enter, and you go right to my website. And at my website is a link to my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Snapchat, my YouTube, my email, and all kinds of stuff. Good morning, Katina. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your prayers. Cheers, Katina. There's another one of my great friends and supporters on and off of YouTube, Periscope, and Patreon. So I appreciate you, Katina. Hope you're having a good morning. So this tinnitus, getting back to the tinnitus, yeah, the Dutyron.com is the best way to go. I'm so happy that you're here, so thank you. And those of you who message me on various platforms, I always get back to everybody. So just know that if you send me a message, you can guarantee you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to get back to you. So the tinnitus it freaked me out because, like when you go to a concert or if you go to a show where there's loud music, you get like a half a day of ringing or maybe a day of ringing in your ears, because we've all been through that. I mean, we've all been to, you always get my snaps. Excellent, T. Excellent, T. Marie. I don't know what your name is on Snap, so you got to let me know who you are so I could put a name to the face. But so when we've gone to concerts in the past, you get the ringing in your ears and then it goes away. This is that ringing that never goes away. So when it first happens, you kind of panic a little bit, because I know at least this is what I did. I kind of panicked because I was like, wait a minute, 2 days have gone by and I have this ringing continuously. And at different times during the day, when it's quiet, if I'm driving in the car, it gets so loud that I have to turn the music on, even if I don't want to listen to the music, right? It's Tiffany Marie on Snap. Okay, gotcha. So, is the mic too loud? You guys want me to lower the volume on the mic? Is the microphone too loud? I have it right here in front of me. I just don't want to be overpowering on the sound. Again, I'm really in tune to sound for people, so I don't want to be overpowering on the mic. The country band I did photos for was near the speakers, and you got the ringing in the ears. Okay, all right, I'll put it back. Thank you, Caitlin. Thanks. All right, I'll leave it where it was. Erin, thank you. Thank you, guys. So, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up on the video, please let me check. We got let me see what we got here. Hold on a second. 7 thumbs up. 7 on the thumbs up on the video. If you guys don't mind, please give it a thumbs up. Don't mute the sound, says Nabul. Mic is fine. You have a smooth voice. Did you get vertigo? Yes. Katina, you and I are like in sync. You and I are like, we're like right in sync. We're like 2 peas in a pod, because that was the next thing I was going to tell you. Okay. I started experiencing, and I thought I was just because of my panic about this, I thought I was just getting myself sick and getting myself dizzy because I was in a freaking... Now, don't forget, guys, when this happened to me, I was an active police officer. I was an active police officer in the New York City Police Department. So I had a job to do. Where I had a gun and a badge, and I had to go out and work. I had to go and work, guys. So I freaked the F out big time. So I had to put myself out on sick leave for about a month. I had to take a month off of work. But I didn't do it during 9/11. I had to wait. I had a job to do with September 11th response. I worked at 9/11 down at the ground zero for 7 months until April of 2002. So I was at the site. Now, I wasn't on the street patrolling, but I had to get up every day and work 12 to 18 hours a day. So it freaked me the F out, man. I was like, I'm dizzy. I have to go to the doctor and get myself checked. I didn't go out I didn't go out on sick until after April of 2002. I said, I got to take an extended sick leave. And I started going to the doctor 7 months later. So I dealt with this for 7 months. Dizziness where I've fallen. I fell, my wife can tell you, I fell from the top of my steps. My bedroom is upstairs on the second floor. I fell. I tripped on the stairs and fell down. I hit my head. I had a bloody nose. My son saw me on the floor bleeding because I fell down the steps. But I was so dedicated to the job, and I was trying to be a tough guy, like you women can probably attest to this. Us men, and I'm not afraid to admit to it, we think that we're abominable. Nothing can happen to us. That we're supposed to be the strong ones, and we're not supposed to be weak. So I fought this off. I fought it off. Triple J family, hello, welcome in. I fought it off. I've seen a neurologist. Yep, I've seen a neurologist. I'm getting to it. Yeah, I fell just the right way, but I hit my head on a post at the bottom of the stairs, and then and I was just like scraped up and bumped up. And it was at that point that I decided I gotta go to the doctor, because this could be something really serious. So I went to an ENT that was recommended to me. They did all these kind of tests, and inner ear sound tests, a lot of different things. And he sent me to an ENT surgeon to look at my sinuses. They thought there was something wrong with my sinuses. Like there was, I had all different kinds of imaging done, and brain scan to check my brain. And I went through all of this craziness. And I finally went to an ENT, and he said, you have severe sinus problems. I got to go in and do surgery. You have a deviated septum, which I knew about. He said, while I'm in there, we're going to fix your deviated septum. We're going to do some major sinus reconstruction. I was like, I don't want to do this, man. So I put it off. I didn't do it. I dealt with it. The vertigo started getting a little bit better. I got the diagnosis that I had vertigo. There was some kind of medication that I took. I forgot what it was, but I took it. I'm not a medicine guy. I don't like medicine. My lungs are clear, Aaron. I get an X-ray. I get an X-ray on my lungs through the World Trade Center Health Program every other year. Once every 2 years, they do a full lung check on me. So my lungs, thank God, are clear. So I waited till I retired, and I got that sinus surgery. And that sinus surgery was the most painful thing that I've ever done. They fixed my deviated septum, although it still needs to be fixed again. Yes, that's what it was. That's what it was, Cindy. That's what I took. That's amazing that on your first guess is what I had. I remember it now that you put it in writing. So I don't take it anymore because I don't have the vertigo, thank God. But so I went and had that freaking surgery, and it took me 3.5 months to feel like a normal human being again. The pains that I had above my eyes and here below my eyes were excruciating. Sinus surgery, and I'm only telling you this because I had it. Maybe some other people have experienced it without the pain that I had. Was the most excruciating pain that I've ever had in my life. That surgery, the pain that I suffered, I said to my wife, just shoot me with my gun. Take me out, put a pillow over my head, and fucking kill me. That's what I said to her. I'm not ashamed to say that I was crying like a baby. It was really bad, man. It was bad. And I thought that I was never going to be right again. Hello, Sandy, A7. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Good to have you in my live chat. So I'm speaking about some of my ailments that I suffer from my 9/11 World Trade Center response as a New York City police officer. So, 3.5 months, 4 months it took me to feel like a normal human being again. Hello, PMD. B Entertainment. Discovered you on Pusa Live. Pusa Studios, great people. Andrew and his wife, fantastic people. Thank you for joining. If you've subscribed to me, if anybody has subscribed to me since that broadcast or any time since, I greatly appreciate it. The support is definitely appreciated and never taken for granted. Thank you, T. Marie, for the love for the NYPD and all the brave men and women throughout the world who take on the job of protecting and serving the citizens of the world. There's police officers and men and women who are every minute of every minute of every day out there putting their lives on the line for us. So not just because I was one do I say this, because if I hadn't become a police officer, I still had a lot of admiration for military and men and women of law enforcement, always, my whole life. From a little boy, I always loved the police and the firemen. So Vicodin was your best friend. I got, Aaron, I don't even want to go into the stories about my pain medication that I was forced to take that bound me up to the point where I almost had to go to the hospital because I couldn't go and have a bowel movement because I took that medication, the pain stuff, because I had to and I got in a bad place to the point where I almost was taken out of my house by ambulance to the hospital. I kind of get a mini panic attack just thinking about it. And I don't suffer from panic attacks, but I can feel like just talking about that part was just another part of it that was just so messed up, Hey, good morning, Meg. Good to see you. I don't want to make this about horror and terror of Dutyron, but these are some of the behind the scenes 9/11 things that I've been through that I don't speak about often. I think this is the first time I've ever spoken about these things. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever spoken about this. I don't think anybody's ever heard this, including my friend Joey. Joey Brooklyn's never even heard about this. And Kelly, who's a great friend. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. So Kelly, Fibro Girl, she's here in the chat. Kelly E suffers from fibromyalgia and a whole host of other different ailments. I've had the pleasure of meeting her in person at Coney Island and her wonderful husband. And it was a pleasure to meet her and hang out with Kelly. We went to Applebee's and had a meal together. Me, her, and her husband. Dale from the UK, Dale, MUFC, Dutch Maz, Melly, Joey, Brooklyn, a bunch of us. It was a lot of fun. It's a good day for nurses to show. Yeah, there you go. So I get through this whole horror, and at the end of it all, I said, thank you, Spicy Lady. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love and respect to each and every one of you. And so I get through this whole sinus surgery, and then I did it with the understanding that it may even have not completely taken care of this ringing, but it would help to clear up my breathing. And as you guys can hear, it sounds like I'm always congested because my deviated septum, albeit it was corrected from how bad it was a severe deviated septum. He described it as like a hook, like your septum wall is supposed to go straight. Mine was curved like that. So he got it maybe to like this. So it's this side. It still I need another surgery. Thank you, Spicy Lady. So I need another surgery These are things that not many 9/11 survivors talk about. They keep it buried deep down inside. They lock and key. I think it's good that you talk about it. I had no intention, T. Marie, of talking at all about this. I was coming on for morning coffee chat, and somehow we got onto this. This is what's great about a live stream, which I got to tell you, I've been thinking a lot about my YouTube channel, and I've been thinking about stopping doing live streams and just doing uploads, because I look at some of the other people who just do uploads, and they seem to have more success with following and with people who are interested in just uploads. And I've thought hard and heavy about this for the last 2 weeks, and I was almost this close to going to just uploads and no live streaming. But for this reason here is why I like to stay with live streaming, is because you never know where the conversation is going to go, and the personal interaction. When you watch an upload, you're not getting this. You're not getting me talking to you and responding to your comments. Exactly, Fran. It's good to talk about it. I feel good to talk about it. So you can't get this type of social interaction from an upload. You know, when someone's talking to you when you're not there, there's no chance for it to go like this. There's no chance of speaking about topics that you wouldn't normally speak about, because on an upload, it's not a live and in-person thing. So, I don't know. So yeah, it can help others. You know, you can help others with uploads as well. But I really like the live social interaction, because it not only is good for the person doing the broadcast, but I think it's good for the people, because, you know, no two people have the same situation. I don't know what your social or economic makeup is, nor do I ask it. But, you know, there's some people who might be wheelchair bound or handicapped temporarily or permanently, and they can't get out like how most of us can just get up and go. So an interaction socially like this helps people who you don't even know, you know. Hi, Cinnamon Hot. Good to see you, man. Good morning. Good morning. So stay with me, guys. Stay with me here. Just follow me with what I'm saying is, you know, there's different levels of people out there. There's different levels of struggles that we don't know about. And you don't need to know about them, but you never know how many effective interactions that you have that help people that you don't even know. It just, you hear about it after the fact, or months later, someone gets the courage up to send me a message and say, hey, Ron, you know, I've been going through a really hard time for the last 2.5 months, and I've been listening to you, and you really helped me. You know, Kelly here, I know to be factual that I've helped her on Periscope and on here, because she comes on and says things like that. Ron, your broadcasts have truly been a lifesaver to me. You are family to me. You know, may I ask what's happening with my chats? It won't register. I see your chats, Life of MC. I see them all the time. I see your chats all the time. Hi, Susie Q. Your chats are fine. There's no problem whatsoever. So, thanks, Marie. I appreciate that. So, like, you know, like Kelly has told me many times, Ron, can you go live? My fibro is really acting up. I'm really in a lot of pain. And when I listen to you talk, when I listen to you talk, you help subside the pain a little bit, which to me is just amazing. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining, Heidi. Good to see all my friends. I appreciate you guys coming in. 36 or so in the chat, 35. Thank you so much for joining me on a quick morning coffee. Life of MC. Thank you so much for the super chat all the way from the Philippines. Great to see you every morning, every day. Every time I go live, I can count on all my good friends to show up. And I know everyone's got things going on. I don't expect you to sit and hang out with me here. We're going on 40 minutes of a chat. Heidi says, good morning, Ron. Follow your heart with your channel. But I do think your live streams are wonderful and definitely help others. Yeah, that's what keeps me going is the messages and the interaction that I get. The messages and interaction that I get is what helps keep me going. But let me reel myself back in and get back on topic. So the ringing in my ears, I've never been able to remedy, and there's some doctors and some people that will tell you that you can never correct it. There's something with your cochlea, there's something with you can have surgery. I'm not having no surgery on my ears ever. If you have an iPhone or any Apple device, any problems may be causing slash resolve with the big upgrade. I only have Android. I use the iPhone just to broadcast. Yes, it's in Philippine. It's in Philippine. It's not U.S. dollars, Kelly. I know you're excited about that. Kelly got it very excited, but thank you so much. I mean, it doesn't matter how much it converts to, but it's just a thought that counts. So thank you so much, Life of MC, for that super chat. Very generous, always kind from the Philippines, Life of MC. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I know that, over in the Philippines, life is a lot different, than here in America. And no two journeys are the same. No two journeys, no two lives are the same. So T. Marie says, ears bug me out and eyes. I'm not having no ear surgery. I'm not having needles. My mother-in-law gets a needle in her eye like every so often. She's got macular degeneration. Oh my God. Angel, how are you? Good to see you. Good morning. I'm having a cup of coffee and Jesus is the gift coffee mug. This came to me by Platinum Mimi, one of my good friends from the great state of Texas. Elizabeth is a wonderful, wonderful woman. She sent 2 of these, one for me and one for my wife, and a cookbook, actually 2 cookbooks, 2 cups of coffee, two coffees, and also 2 prayer books. Oh, Blondie, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for all you do, Dutyron. Love and respect right back to you always, and thank you for being a Patreon supporter as well. I thank you for that. I really do. And I'm always available to my Patreon supporters at any time, morning and night, if I'm awake. Ron, is that our angel from Scope? No, it is not, Kelly. No, it is not. A majority of my great supporters are straight out YouTubers. They're definitely the majority of my supporters here. I do have some from Periscope, and I'll let you know who they are, Kelly. So just sit back and relax and enjoy these new people that they aren't necessarily new to me, but they may be new to you. But Kelly E is a wonderful friend of mine who is been a very wonderful supporter of my live streaming for over 2 years now. And Kelly is a wonderful gal. I encourage all of you to interact with her. She suffers from fibromyalgia and a lot of different health ailments. But she's got a really wonderful, huge heart. Kelly's heart is triple the size of normal people's hearts. So she's wonderful. Cab 7, thank you, Ben. There he is, my brother from another mother. Cab 7, thank you for the super chat. Always appreciated. I greatly encourage all of you guys to go over and check out Cab 7. Ben, when you got time, I just got to speak to you about something. There's no urgency to it, but I'm going to send you a direct message on Twitter with my cell phone number. I need to talk to you on the phone at your convenience. No rush, but I need to just have a conversation with you when you're available. But yes, thank you, Cab 7, for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. So good to see all my friends and everybody in here. As you know, I'm a retired New York City police detective, and I talk about a lot of different things. I give you a lot of different, wide variety of broadcasts. I'm not just all about crime chat. I will give you crime stuff. I'll give you a majority of crime stuff, but I mix in Hannah Woodward. Thank you so much for subscribing. Great to have you in on the live stream. I'll give you a good combination of a lot of different things. I'll take you out to the bird store. I'll take you to the lakes and streams. I'll take you out to the park. In the summertime, we'll go to the beach. We'll talk about crime cases and all things public safety, police, public interaction. But I'm also going to talk to you about everyday life stuff. So back to the ear stuff, back to my tinnitus, the ringing in my ears. It's not in one ear, it's in stereo. So not only did I get the ailment, and whether it came from God or however it came from my World Trade Center response to September 11th, the ringing is in stereo. So it's a double whammy for me, because some people get it just in one ear. And I don't know if one ear would be better than in stereo. At least I'm getting it in Dolby digital sound. It's coming to me live from both sides. So, hey, I got it in stereo, folks. In stereo. So, my quest to try to fix this or make it subside has never ended. I have it from a motor vehicle accident that paralyzed me. An MVA. Are you a law enforcement or EMT, or your family is on the job? Because when people that use the MVA, that's what we use in our reports as motor vehicle accident. So I'm just curious, Hannah, if you got any type of law enforcement in your family, or if you're a law enforcement buff or hang out with them. Goldie Hawn says, question, is there a better route off the New Jersey Turnpike to JFK than over to Verrazano? I don't know, man. I'm not a great travel. I don't know. That's how I always go. Starlight, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Having a cup of Joe, and my Jesus is the gift. Good to see you, Starlight, True Crime. She's a new YouTuber, mom. She's a jack of all trades. She's trying to run a channel and do motherly duties. Sometimes she doesn't upload or goes live, and her husband's yelling at her to come help him, and she's got to end abruptly. But I watch her stuff. Guys, go and check out Starlight, True Crime, and all the people that do live streaming here, whether they're big, small, or anything in between. I don't discriminate. I watch as many people as I possibly can, and I try to support, because what we all got to understand, no matter how many subscribers you have, whether it's 1 million or 500 or 2 or 50 or 300, doesn't matter about the number of subscribers you have or how popular you are. I go and I support everybody that I can. If Kelly was to go live and I saw the notification, I would be there, and she knows that. I try to support as many people as I can, because we all start at the bottom, and maybe we work our way up to the top, and then we might even get knocked back down. So I don't ever say that, I'm not a person that would put my nose up into the air to anybody. If you go live and there's 2 people in there, I'll hang out the whole time and have a good conversation with you, the broadcaster, and the other 2 people. It's just how I am. So I don't know if she answered me about the MVA accident. Did she say? Let me scroll back, because I might have missed it. My brother is an FBI agent in Illinois. My grandfather was a sheriff in our small town here. Yes, so yes, sir. My father, private investigator. Hannah. There we go. I got it. So you guys get where I'm coming from. You guys, if you don't know me, if you're new watching this broadcast for the first time, let me know where you're watching, city and state, and I'll give you a shout out. Whether you're outside the country, let me know what country you're in, and we'll give you a shout out. And thank you again for being here in the live. So I've never figured out about my my ringing in my ear. I was never ever able to get down to the bottom of it, and I was told that there's a possibility that I have to live with this for the rest of my life. So, so it is what it is, right? Thank you, Life of MC. Good moderator and excellent motivator. Thank you, Dutyron. Thank you, thank you. Let me see what I missed from Darlinda. Police, SWAT, emergency nurses, and police, SWAT, ER nurse, and OBGYN nurse. Darlinda, you have many, many things. That's an impressive array of different stuff. So cheers to you. I have tremendous amount of admiration and support for first responders, police, fire, EMTs, paramedics, nurses, doctors, people that work in the emergency services field, and everybody for that matter. You know, there's times where we need a good mechanic, times we need a good plumber. I did it myself the other day. So, stormy, a few days over in Oklahoma, says Starlight. You know, Oklahoma, the Midwest, the weather over there is scary because of the tornadoes and stuff. Yeah, F3 killed 3 people. Prayers to them. Prayers to the people who were killed in those F3 tornadoes or storms. The storms in the Midwest, Mother Nature doesn't mess around in the middle of our country. And it's part of the reason why I never relocated to the Midwest or the middle part of the country. Family is service-oriented. Thank you, Darlinda. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. It runs in the family. God bless each and every one of them. Hello, Mrs. Coley. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ron, I don't say this enough to you, but thank you so much for your protecting us and also for your service. God bless you, says Kelly E. Kelly is in Connecticut. So she is in one of the tri-state. She's in the tri-state. So she's in one of the surrounding states, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. They're all very close. Pennsylvania's close too. But Kelly is like local, not local in my town, but she lives within a driving distance. I mean, it's not around the corner, but I hope to see her again this summer, maybe one time when we have a YouTube gathering in Coney Island. I want to plan a YouTube get-together sometime over the summer with me, Joey, Brooklyn, and Dutch Maz in Coney Island. And Dutch Maz can give us a runaround of the whole Coney Island Astro Park. Nabul, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Aaron says, my battery's about to die. I wanted to wish you all a wonderful day before it does. Aaron, love and respect. Thank you for all your support on here, on YouTube, Patreon, and all over the place. Erin Leahy, everyone, go subscribe to her channel. She doesn't really do a lot of content, but subscribe to her channel just to show her love. Erin Leahy, a great, great friend of mine here from down in the southern states. So thank you, Erin. Appreciate you. So guys, I think I've talked your ear off enough. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Hannah says, I've heard nothing but great things about you. I've had to check you out. So I'm glad I did. So glad I did. You seem very genuine with great content. Thank you for all you have done, Dutyron. See, comments like that really, like, thank you, Hannah. Thank you. You know, we're all not perfect people, and I never claim to be. I have imperfections. I make mistakes. I do things wrong sometimes. But at the end of the day, we're all here to support each other, and I support that community. If you're up to really less than good things, this is not a place for you, and everybody knows that. But if you want to come and get, you know, a positive vibe type broadcast, or something that might not be positive but is real life stuff, sometimes I do go live and report about some heinous acts, some crimes that go on. But I'm going to give it to you straightforward from a law enforcement standpoint, and I'm not going to put fluff into it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to give it to you the way it is, and I'm going to give you a real sense of what it is. So you don't have to worry about getting a bunch of nonsense from me. So you're going to get it straight up and straightforward. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate it. Let me just click on Hannah's channel real quick. 102 subscribers. Now you got 103. I'm on your subscriber list now, Hannah. I just subscribed to you. Anybody else in the chat that would like me to follow them, let me know here in the live chat. If you want me to follow you and I'm not, please just put a follow. Just type out follow, and then I'll go back and I'll look at it at the end of the broadcast, and I'll check your channel. And whether you have content or not, I just want to make sure there's nothing derogatory on there that I shouldn't be following. You know, it's just a cop thing, a safety thing, and I'll check it out and I'll follow. So please do that if you want in the chat. Just put follow. I am already subscribed, Vegas Ghost Girls. I'm already following you. Apparently you didn't know that, but I'm already following. So I'm on it, Vegas Ghost Girls. I'm on your stuff already. And I'll be sure to come by and check out your channel. So let's see. What do we got? 3529 in the chat. Dutyron, you know I always appreciate you, your service, your protection, Mrs. Dutyron, because without her, you couldn't do it. Much love to both you and your family. Thank you, Miss Coley. That's super, super nice. He likes to yell at ball games like me. Pure perfection. There you go. How are you? LAS. Good to see you. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much. Best regards from Germany. Thank you, Scallop76. Thank you so much. Betty Barclay says, hi, Dutyron. Hello from South Wales. Hey, hello from the other side of the pond. I missed quite a few lives. It's okay. There you go, Kelly. There you go. Hannah says, thank you. Thank you, Hannah. I've been thinking about doing a day in the life of a paraplegic. See, now I want to know about that. If you did that as a journey with a mother with disabilities, Hannah, if you did a broadcast like that, you could bet your bottom dollar that I would be in there supporting you. So if you plan on doing something like that, let me know in advance if possible, so I can make myself available to be there to support you. So Hannah is a paraplegic. She's thinking about doing a broadcast, and I'd encourage you to do that because I would support you. Hello, Maureen Conroy. Good morning, Maureen, another great friend and great supporter of Dutyron's channel. Maureen Conroy, good morning to you. This cup of coffee is all you guys. It's all dedicated to you guys. So good morning. Good morning. Vegas Paranormal says my hubby is paraplegic. So is Paper Angel ASMR. Her husband's paraplegic as well, and she takes care of him in her home 24/7. She's his, obviously his primary caregiver, and I have a lot of respect and admiration for anybody that has to go through that. It's not easy, and it's not a simple thing. There's many challenges to that, and I have much admiration and respect for anybody and everyone who is in that situation and have that condition. Hello, Mahid Alfro from Saudi Arabia. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Salam to my Muslim brothers in Saudi Arabia throughout the world. Thank you for being in here. Hi, Meek. How are you? Love and respect to you as well. Love and respect. Yes, God bless all the caregivers. You guys are tremendous people. Tremendous. Yes, what a tremendous wife. Katina, I hope you're doing good. I hope all is well with you and your family on your side. Good to see you guys. Oh, another thing. Go and check out Katrina Catress. Katrina Catress is a YouTuber that's doing some great positive late night broadcasts. She primarily is on for the Insomnia crew. She goes live mostly at night, but go check her out. It's Katrina Catress, Katress. If somebody could put up her link in the chat, that would be great. If not, that's what it is. Yes, Katrina Catress. It's all one word, her channel. You just put the @ and then Katrina Catress. Katress. I don't think it's 2 T's. She's really cool. She's doing some really great positive stuff. And if you want to go check her out on the night shift, she is up all night. And some of her lives run as long as 8 hours. So if you really are looking for some companionship or some company or someone to listen to, Katrina is fantastic. Yeah, Heidi, firsthand. She's freaking awesome sauce. And she's like the Energizer Bunny. She can just keep going. I can't do a 4-hour live stream. I don't have the energy to talk that long. But she can. She does it. Yeah. I agree, Betty. 100%. So, so what's everybody up to today? This reminds me of home, says Vegas, a Ghost Girls Paranormal Investigator. This is awesome. This is your home right here. Or Aussie following, Goldie Hawn says. I don't know what the first part of that was. Night shift or Aussie following. Yeah, if people over in Australia, right. It's good to celebrate the week of Greek Orthodox Easter. Awesome. I love my Greek friends. I have a lot of Greek friends and family. All good people, all very, very kind and really, really wonderful people. Work and helping my mom move finally to be in the same town as us. Built-in babysitter and built-in someone to chat it up with when you need someone to listen to. Moms are always great. Most of the time, moms are great for that. I know I leaned on my mother-in-law and my mother to watch my kids when they were little. And without their help, it would have been hard, you know. Little Dove says, thank you for your positive content, Dutyron. Nice to have, as I set out to the streets of Houston for work. Be safe on Houston's streets. Please, Little Dove, be careful. Be safe out there. There you go. There you go. There you go, Goldie. Amen. Hello, Lisa, 111111. Lisa with the double 11s. Good to see you, Lisa. Lisa's always around on a lot of channels. I see her all over the place. Ron, his family. Love him and his family. I'm having a down day. Have to rest for tomorrow's appointment. You take it easy, Kelly. You take it easy, and you gain strength and positive vibes. I'm sending you love and light, always. I'm going to be binge watching you, or rather listening, while I spring clean and organize. I love it, Hannah. God bless you. God bless. Being above ground and loving life, says Los. Awesome. So guys, I'm going to close it up. Thank you to everyone who's given Super Chat. Let me just say this. Everybody and anyone who gives Super Chat, send me an email if you've given Super Chat. Give me your city and your address, your address, and I'd like to send a thank you card to everybody who has sent Super Chat in this broadcast. I think there was 2 people, Cab 7 and my good friend from the Philippines. I will put 3 stamps on a letter and mail it to the international. So if you're outside the country and you've given Super Chat, I'd like to send you a personal handwritten thank you from me to you. It's my way of saying thanks for the Super Chat. It's always appreciated. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, watch my replays, let my replays run out. And the commercials come on, take a walk around the house, let the commercials roll. If that's a way for you to contribute to this broadcast without having to put anything out of your pocket. So Kelly, if you watch my some of my playlists, just let the playlist roll and let it go and let the commercials run. That's a way for you, without sending Super Chat, to help support the broadcaster, because we do get paid from the commercials that run on some of our broadcasts. I don't have commercials running on every broadcast, but I have them on a lot, and if you'd let those roll, that would be wonderful. If you don't want to, then that's fine too. So guys, much love and respect from Dutyron. If anybody has anything as a parting, as we end this broadcast, if you have any closing thoughts or comments, I'll just take a peek at them. Thank you, Katina. I appreciate that. Peace. Salam to you and all from Mahid. Thank you, Katina. Goldie. Thank you, Kelly. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Betty, Heidi, all my wonderful friends, Starlight, True Crime. Thank you. Jesus is the gift. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, you can always hit the thumbs up even after the broadcast ends, but watching the replays is important. So if you have a secondary device or an iPad or some type of something, just let it run. Go on to one of my playlists and just let that go. I greatly appreciate it. My watch time has plummeted. I don't know why. I guess some people just don't like to watch my replays or just don't have the time. So I'm trying to keep my broadcast to under an hour or right around an hour so people can watch them. Take care, Cinnamon Hot Hot. Enjoy it in the forest. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Much love and respect from Dutyron. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Thank you for contributing, and thank you for all the positive, kind words in the broadcast. Have a great Thursday. Have a great Friday wherever you are in the world, and enjoy the rest of this wonderful day. Love and respect from me.